Hey, happy Friday. It's Friday. I'm not rushing things, but it feels like it's been a long week. So I have some guys that work for me that have a 2-hour drive in the morning, or at least a 2-hour drive in the afternoon, but about an hour and a half to get there. Oh boy, I would not want to be them. So I had a video yesterday, but I yawned about 6 times in it, and as you can probably tell, I don't edit these videos. These are just like off the cuff as I'm driving to work to kind of tell you what's going on and share my GLP-1 journey with you and everything else that I want to ramble about. So I bought on Amazon Prime I think it's called the BEHR scale. It's the black one with the 4 magnetic things on it, and then you download the app to your phone and keep it close, and you weigh yourself, and it kind of tracks all that for you. So I have decided to, for the rest of July, not to track what I'm eating through either MyFitnessPal or Carb Manager. I was getting a little obsessive with, writing every little single thing down, staying within, I want to know how much protein I'm taking in, because that's my focus. Like every video I read and every article, every video. Oh my goodness, a video is a word that is comprised of video and article. Obviously, every video I watch and every article I read, and on the YouTube creators. Protein. So I'm really focused on, my mindset is focused really on protein, and I'm trying to do less carbs. I don't eat bread, although I just did buy a small sourdough bread yesterday. I'm going to try to do that for breakfast on the weekend, like even if I just eat half of it, because I never was a big bread. Maybe like in my younger days I was a big bread eater, but not like as I got older. Ugh, sorry. So, sorry about that. So I'm not a big bread eater. I don't eat white rice. If I do, it's really not that much. I can measure that easily, like do a quarter cup or something. I do jasmine rice here and there. I have jasmine rice in the cabinet, in the pantry. I do a lot of cauliflower rice. Like last night for supper, we had cauliflower rice, some onions and peppers, and some roasted cauliflower. Why can't I ever talk? We had some roasted Brussels sprouts, and I mixed that all together, and then just did some cooked shrimp on it with Bang Bang sauce. I made it myself, and it was really good. So that's what I have for lunch again today. So what I'm doing is, if I can get a word out edgewise without being so confused myself, is thank you for that. Thank you for listening, and thank you for listening to my rambling, because if today's not a ramble, I don't know what day is. So it's July 11th. This is my plan for the rest of the month. I'm going to track what I'm eating, writing down what I'm eating in paper and pen in my planner, like I've always done anyways, not doing it to MyFitnessPal or Carb Manager, and I'm going to just do my weights with the new scale, because that automatically gets uploaded on that app anyways, and that's just a good way to keep it on there and see kind of, So yesterday, my whole point of the story was that yesterday I set up the scale, and it was yesterday afternoon, and we all know, don't weigh yourself in the afternoon. Or actually, it was kind of a good thing, because in the afternoon you might be water retainage and all that jazz. Like the best time to weigh yourself really is early morning, or I don't know. For me, the best time to weigh myself is early morning. Oh, shit! I was in such a rush this morning that I forgot to bring my GLP-1 med. Darn it! Okay, I'll have to take it tonight. Which isn't an awful thing, because then take me through the weekend. But okay, so sorry about that. See, ramble. Today's day is about a rambling Patty singing her song. All right, I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I got too much sleep. Okay, anyway, I don't know. I got it then. Okay, long story short is I weighed myself yesterday afternoon and I uploaded that data on the app, and it was like 247.8 or something. And then, of course, that I knew that wasn't my real weight, because it's not like I'm going to gain 6 pounds in a day, right? I knew that was going to happen. But it was an afternoon weight. It was just, which, you know what? I'm kind of glad this morning that I did that, because that was the original weight that I started at when I first started taking Z, was 247. So now my weight app is kind of accurate to May 30th when I started ZEP. So then this morning I took my weight and it was 241. So really from last week to this week I dropped a pound, and then from the beginning of starting Z on May 30th to present I've dropped 7, which is okay, right? It's okay. I mean, it's good, but I just kind of, like everyone else out there, Grace's channel, I'll post down below. She's doing great. She's doing great. And this week I went for walks 3 days. But I went to walks Monday and Wednesday after work, and then Tuesday I had tap. So again, I'm not just saying walking, I'm saying intentional movement. So a 45 minutes dance class of tap dance was definitely intentional movement. Yesterday, I got a lot done. I was kind of here and there all around the square, so I didn't get to walk. And then today we're probably going to go out to for dinner somewhere for Grace's sake. My Grace, because you know how much she loves. Everybody knows she loves going out to eat, and she looks forward to it. So we're going out to eat tonight, and then she'll probably have a salad or something very light. Okay, that's my story. Sticking to it. Sorry that this was rambling. I really want to kind of do a video of like what I'm eating and kind of what I'm into these days, but this one's getting long enough with me, getting aggravated twice. So happy Friday, happy day, have a good one. If you're on GLP-1, make a comment down below. Tell me how you're doing and what you're into, what you're eating these days, what's really satisfying your hunger or not. I don't find myself hungry at all. I have no food noise. I made a pretty good portion of last night's dinner that I just talked about, and I only could eat half of it. I am not really into eating dinner these days. I eat very, very light. Thursday night I had yogurt and blueberries. And it's not that I eat a lot during the day, because I don't. Like today for breakfast I have a spinach frittata that I've been really eating lately a lot of, because I really like them. And I have for lunch I have the rest of that shrimp dish. So to me that's really light. Oh, and then at the end of the day, instead of tracking it in Carb Manager and MyFitnessPal, at the end of the day I sit on my computer and I throw it into ChatGPT, and it breaks down my calories if I want it to, and then what I want it really to do is calories, carbs, and proteins, and then I just write that down on my paper as a whole. And you gotta take ChatGPT really with a grain of salt, because I'm writing in this is what I had for breakfast today: spinach frittata, a quarter serving. Lunch I had a handful of peanut butter. You know what I mean? I'm not putting exact measurements. And this is what I'm going to do for the rest of July. Honestly, you can get so obsessive with the scale number, and then if you're getting obsessive with making sure you measure every single little thing and writing it down, it can kind of drive you crazy. And with everything else that life has to offer, I'm on a GLP-1, period. I'm eating better, period. My mindset is intentional movement, right? And I'm happy. And I'm feeling good. And right now, this shirt that I'm wearing is a size 16, 18. So if something's working, even though the scale, the scale number might be not as much lowered as I want it to be, as we want it to be, right, Grace? It's getting lowered. But if you're wearing a lower size shirt, if your Apple Watch is, you have to tighten it up one more notch. That means that your weight is moving, right? I'm the type of person, I don't have big hips. I have a lot of belly fat. All my fatness is in my belly. It always has been. I have two bellies. And one is a lot lower than it used to be. So I know it's working. I know it's happening. And it's not going to be overnight that it happens. We just need to have patience and just continue our mindset and what is working